There are so many gels on the sport nutrition market that knowing where to start can be a little bit daunting if you're considering trying a new one. So in this third video, we are looking at the Protein Rebel Maple Ignite Gel. Now this has 24 grams of carbohydrate per serving, and I bought this off Amazon. I got 8 of these for £16.99. So per gel, it is about £2.12, which puts it in my pricing screen as £3, so moderately expensive there. Now, what I like about this gel is that it's only 2 ingredients. It's literally just maple syrup and salt. So it's quite a clean label. Let's have a little taste, shall we? Okay, opening it up. Wow, it's sweetness is very much the first thing you get. That is lighting up fireworks in your head. That's so sweet. I think the salt kind of almost elevates that, so you get even more sweetness than if you were just to drink maple syrup. Holy moly. After that initial hit of sweetness, you now get it's quite tasty maple syrup. Obviously, if you know it's just maple syrup, it's going to taste like maple syrup, which it does, but you get that lingering. It's obviously maple syrup, so its syrupiness is going to be 10, but it comes and goes very quickly. So the sweetness comes and then dies off quickly, and now I'm just left with a sort of a maple background note in my mouth. If we're going to have a look at the texture, okay, so as I squeeze out the maple syrup here, you can see it's already starting to run. So I've given that a 10 on the syrupy because clues in the name, it's maple syrup, but also it's very wet. So I think that's why the sweetness and the flavour really come and then die off quick, and you just end up with that background maple taste. It's obviously a 0 for the gloopiness because it's not gloopy at all. Very, very wet. So if you like gels that are very wet, this could be for you, but bear in mind the price point being pretty high, and actually compared with a gel where you get 40 grams of carb, it's quite pricey because you're almost getting half of that, but for a similar-ish price. Our Maple Ignite, this is very sweet. So I've given it a 10 out of 10 on our sweetness scale, and actually it hits it almost immediately. That's one of the key things. It comes up, you get this immediate sweet, and then actually it dies off pretty quickly, and you just end up with this background maple syrup taste. So it's short, sharp, and very, very punchy. So my 5-star rating for this product, I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5. The only reason it's not getting 5 for me is because it is quite expensive and the portion size is quite small. I think they might be looking to release a larger portion size coming soon, so fingers crossed for that. I like the clean label, and I like the initial sweetness and how that sweetness dies off quick. So it comes and it goes, and you just get left with a nice maple flavour. In our next video, we're going to be looking at the Precision Fuel and Hydration. We are looking at the Precision 30.